Good morning, everyone. A good tevach, Shavua Tov. We are continuing here in the Psukim, the verses of Bitachon, and today is Tehillim Nun Vav, verse 12, 56:12. Be'elokim batachti, I trusted in Elokim, in God. La'ira mayase adam li, I will not fear, for what can a man do to me? Be'elokim batachti, Be'elokim again is the name of Hashem's midah of din, of justice. So in the God of justice I have trusted, and la'ira, I fear nothing. Ma yaseh adam li, what could anyone do to me? And the Radak explains over here that Dovid HaMelech is explaining the following, and that is that HaKadosh Baruch Hu Elokim promised Dovid HaMelech through the prophet of Shmuel, Samuel, that one day he's going to be the king. And you would think that if you are prophesied to become the king over Klal Yisrael, Hashem will open up the pathways and He will make everything easy, that you can just walk into the kingdom, assume the monarchy, sit on the throne, and be the leader of the Jewish people. Nevertheless, Dovid HaMelech, from the moment that it was announced by Shmuel that he's going to become the king, his life was a life of suffering, of hardships, of difficulties, of challenges, on the run, being chased, sickness, in caves, all by himself, wandering around trying to find a little bit of respite from the hard place that he was in life. And nevertheless, although all that happened and all that was true, says Dovid HaMelech, but Elokim batachti, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I trusted in you, just as I trust in you as the God of judgment and justice, which means whatever is surrounding me and whatever is piling up around me, I know that it's all because you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, have decided it. Lo ira, I will not fear. I fear nothing. Because mayase adam li, nobody can do anything to me and hurt me in any way that you do not allow. I trusted in you. Remember, Dovid HaMelech was a royet son, he was a shepherd. When a person is a shepherd and they're out there in the fields and they're taking care of the sheep, so they are communing with the Ribbono Shel Olam, they get so close to Hashem, they're away from all the noise of society, they're away from all of the hustle and the bustle. They're there in nature. That's the fingerprint of HaKadosh Baruch Hu is everywhere that they look. They have time to just be misbaided, to think about the meaning of life. They take care of the sheep. They feed the sheep. They keep the enemies away. They keep away the wolves and the lions and the wild animals that are trying to eat them. And they learn to be like the Ribbono Shel Olam, who we're here for chesed, we're here to take care of, we're here to be kind to the animal, to take care of all of their needs. And then they begin to think to themselves, if this is what I can do for a sheep, and I make sure that they have green pastures to eat in, and there's water for them to slake their thirst in, and I keep away the wolves and the wild animals so that they should survive and they should be strong and healthy and travel in the packs. So then imagine how much HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes care of me. And even though, yes, sometimes there is danger that is lurking around the corner, and sometimes there will be sickness, and there will be devastation, and there will be difficulties, all of that is true. But just as I take care of the sheep, I know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes care of me and all of my needs as well. And therefore, I trust in you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I know that you're there. I know that you're watching over me. Mayase adam li, is anyone going to touch me? Can anyone do something to me? Nobody can, because you're the one who's running the world. Just as the fox or the wolf is only going to attack the sheep if I have a momentary lapse where I'm not watching or taking care of them, just like the sheep will have nothing to eat if I'm being careless and not bringing them to the right pastures, just like the sheep, my herd, my flock, will have nothing to drink if I guide them along the wrong path, I take them in the wrong direction, I don't bring them to the waterhole to drink. So that's my fault. But you, Elokim, you, the master of the universe, you are perfect in the way in which you run this world. I have nothing to worry about. I know that you'll take care of my welfare. You'll take care of my sustenance, my parnasa. I know that you'll keep the enemies away from me. And if Shmuel HaNavi already prophesied that I'm going to be the king, so then I have nothing to worry about. At the right time, when you decide, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that I have gone through enough of what I need to go through, you will bring me to the throne and the monarchy, and I will be able to rule as your emissary, as your shaliach, as your messenger over all of Klal Yisrael. And therefore, someone who trusts in the Midas Hadin, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu runs the world in certain ways of judgment and of justice, he understands that so too his judgment will become clear when all of the prophecies, all of the words, all of the desires of HaKadosh Baruch Hu will be fulfilled. So we have to remind ourselves that even in the times of difficulty, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is merely preparing us for the times of goodness, the times of blessing, when we will be able to see better the loving and the caring embrace of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Mayaseh Adam Li, who's going to touch me? Who's going to do anything wrong to me? Nobody, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Because you, the master of the universe, you are the one that is running my life. Have a wonderful day.